Hello, welcome back to MANCINIMA. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Right, before we get started on today's movie review, let's go through that old boring routine, shall we? We'll go through it quickly so we can move on. Please look for the thumbs up button down below. It's on the video panel down below. If you can click on that for me, it doesn't cost you a penny. It really does just help my channel out a little bit. If you could subscribe to the channel, if you are new to the channel, please don't subscribe if you already have. But if you are new to the channel, please click on the subscribe button. Again, it really does help my channel out. It helps spread the word of my videos and just gets me out there into the ether. Lets YouTube tell other people that I'm here, basically. So if you could do that, that would be great. There's loads of different videos on this channel that you might enjoy. Collecting, dinosaurs, movie reviews, other things related to films. So, you know, lots of choice there. If you could hit the notification bell, that would be fantastic, because that will let you know when I've done another video. Okay, so I think that's all the nonsense that I have to get out of the way at the beginning. However, let's get on with today's movie review. And so to today's movie review, which is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. When we last saw them, teenagers Billy Bats and Ellie's fellow foster kids were bestowed with the powers of the gods by a character called the Wizard. He's played by Demon Hounzo. And what happens is whenever they yell the word Shazam, they turn into adult versions of themselves as adult superheroes. This film finds them juggling that adult superhero life, dealing with natural disasters and saving people on an everyday basis, along with their teenage lives. So, you know, they've got that bit of balance going on between being the superhero and being the teenager, and that's portrayed very well at the beginning of this movie. However, things are about to get a lot worse for the teenagers when Hespera, played by Helen Mirren, and Calypso, played by Lucy Liu, walk into a museum and they see the broken staff of the wizard on display. They break into that display, smashing glass everywhere. They take the staff, seal it back together, basically do nasty things to the people in the museum as well. And they now, with the staff in hand, seek to take back the power of the gods which they feel was stolen from them. And that basically is the plot in a nutshell. Now don't get too excited, squirrel. I know you like nuts. Especially movie nuts. Zachary Levi is great fun as the adult Shazam, and he really does look like he's enjoying every single moment of appearing on screen and interacting with all the other characters. You can just tell he's enjoying himself by his performance, and that's a great joy to watch. Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu as Hespera and Calypso are also great fun. They do kind of come across as a little bit pantomime damish from time to time, and you do expect somebody in the audience behind you to be going boo every time they appear on the screen, so there is kind of that element to them as well. The rest of the cast give adequate performances, but are kind of largely forgettable, with a possible exception of Adam Brody and Jack Dylan Grazer as Freddie Freeman. He's quite a fun character to watch, especially when he's trying to do his romantic interactions with other characters. You've also got Rachel Ziegler as the third daughter of Atlas and Thea, and she's really good as well, and she's a joy to watch. There are some great fun action sequences in Shazam! Fury of the Gods, including a sequence at the beginning of the film that takes place on the bridge, which is actually great fun to watch. However, I did find that I got battle fatigue midway through this movie. There's a lot of buildings that get smashed to bits in a similar way that they were in Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. And it just seemed to go on a little bit too long in those sequences. So I did get a kind of, oh come on, let's move on with the plot. There's too much spectacle and not enough plot. So it kind of was smash, 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 smash for a long period of time. And, you know, I'd rather have got on with the story, to be honest with you. There's also sequences that take place in the dark, which is a pet hate of mine lately. I don't know why cinematographers and lighting directors and the directors themselves can't see this, but when you're putting special effects into a fight sequence, we don't want it taking place in pitch dark. We can't see what that final battle is with Shazam and the other characters, because it is too badly lit, especially in a big cinema screen. I mean, it may be better when you get it back home and put it on your, you know, your TV, which has got a better lighting system in it. But in the cinema screen, you know, for certain, there were certain sequences where I sat there kind of straining my eyes to see what the hell was going on. And that's not good. So please, Hollywood directors, lighting directors, cinematographers, lighten things up a little bit, even in your dark sequences. I mean, we went to see Scream at the cinema. That's a horror movie set in the dark, and I could see everything that was going on. So while we have to have these big superhero epics with everything in the dark where you can't see what's going on, yet you're pumping effects into CGI and stuff that we don't appreciate, I don't know. So yeah, that's just another pet moan of mine. I've seen it too frequently in movies lately, and movies are too dark in these final battle sequences, so please sort something out with that. The movie is directed once more by David F. Sandberg, who also directed Annabelle Creation, a horror movie. There are 2 Annabelle dolls in this movie for you to spot. They make a little cameo appearance, so let me know in the comments once you've seen the film if you spotted them, and don't spoil it for other people in case they want to go and spot them themselves, but just say, yeah, I saw them, I saw where they were. And you can give a little hint if you like, a little hint where they might be, but just don't spoil it for other people who might want to go and see this movie. But yes, Annabelle appears in a cameo role in Shazam! Fury of the Gods. David F. Sandberg also directed, and it was one of his first films, he did a little short horror movie which was called Lights Out, which was great. And obviously he did the feature film version of that, so maybe he does enjoy working in the dark. Who knows? But David, you may have your lights out, but turn them up when you're doing a superhero movie. Rant over. So, with that all said, Shazam! Fury of the Gods is a fun watch, especially Zachary Levi as the lead character, as the Shazam superhero version. His enthusiasm is just infectious, so whenever you watch him on the screen and he's enjoying himself, you think, you're having a good time whenever he's on the screen, so that's great. The plot itself is somewhat flimsy, there's no great kind of plot threads to follow or anything like that. It's just one of these blam superhero movies, bam, 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 and that kind of thing. But yeah, Zachary Levi really does save the day. But if you want a kind of a sit back and enjoyable kind of superhero movie you don't have to think too much about, something nice and light-hearted with light-hearted villains and light-hearted superheroes, then maybe Shazam! Fury of the Gods is the movie for you. I will say that there is a lovely cameo towards the end of the movie, and something to watch out for. It's something I kind of knew might happen, but it's really lovely, and I really enjoyed that this person turned up in Shazam! Fury of the Gods. It's another DC character, no surprises there. And there are 2 end credit sequences to watch out for. The first appears kind of in the mid-credits, which is a nice compliment to the movie that came before, and it kind of hints where Shazam may go next. But the final credit I didn't get. I won't tell you what it is, but for those of you who've seen the movie, if you're a DC fan and you understood what that final credit sequence was all about, please let me know in the comments, because I didn't understand it at all, so I didn't really know what that indicated or where that was headed. However, that is today's movie review, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Coming up at the end of this week, hopefully, if I get to see it and if I get to review it for you, is John Wick 4, so look forward to that. However, in the meantime, if you could go through the old routine that we mentioned at the beginning, if you could hit the like button on this video, that would be fantastic. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you are already a subscriber, don't subscribe to the channel because you've already done it. If you can hit the notification bell, that would be great. It will let you know when I've done another one of these videos. And also, if you could come and have a chat with me down in the comments about the movie that we've just spoken about Shazam, or about any of the other movies on any of the other videos, just come and have a chat with me about movies. Let me know what you thought about this, whether you thought it was a great superhero film, whether you thought any of the other films that we've spoken about were great, what you're looking forward to coming up in cinema in coming months. Yeah, please come and have a chat with me. Always happy to talk about films. Thank you once again for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you once again for all of the subscribers, all the new subscribers. Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. It encourages me to want to do more of these videos, whereas otherwise I might just go, you know what, I'm just going to go and watch films and not tell you about them. But yeah, so all the times you guys keep coming back, that encourages me to make a little video and tell you what I thought about the film. Thank you, enjoy your week, and I will see you once again when I come back with John Wick 4.